Have you ever heard of The Blue Castle by L.M. Montgomery? I hadn't either until maybe a couple of years ago. It is the same author as Anne of Green Gables. I recently read it. It was lovely, actually. I knew it was going to be on my TBR for this year, but I had kind of high expectations for it. It didn't really disappoint. Within the first, I don't know, maybe 10%, I found myself really rooting for the main character, Valency. The book really starts off with her being in kind of this rotten family. They demean her, they don't think very highly of her, they don't think that she is attractive or interesting. She's kind of already been labeled as a spinster, even though she's still, I don't know, pretty young. She's supposed to be, I think, 29 or something like that. But they've already kind of pushed her aside as someone who is not worth their time or energy and someone they can take advantage of. Well, then she receives a diagnosis, letting her know that within a year, she'll be dead. So she decides that she's really going to live for once. And it sets her off on this trajectory of really speaking her mind. She's never unkind, but really standing up for herself, speaking her mind, declaring what she wants out of life, and going for it. That to me was really inspiring. She had so much charm and charisma and humor, and she's the kind of person that I would want to be friends with in real life. I don't want to give away too much else about the book, but I will say that I found it to be worth the read. I just so happened to get my copy of the ebook for something like 83 cents on Amazon. I'm so glad that I read it, and I really would recommend it if you're looking for something that's pretty short, that's focused on a different time period, and with really interesting characters that you want to root for. The Blue Castle is about 218 pages, depending on the edition. It took me 26 days to read, so yeah, it took me a bit to get into, and I mostly read it before bed and while waiting on appointments. Be sure to follow along to see what I read next. Happy reading!